Alright guys, Harmony Lawn Care here, and today I got the official 2016/17 setup. This will be a two-part video. I'll have just like the normal grass setup or whatever, cutting grass. This is that, and then on the other half of the video I'll have like leaf cleanup and hedge trimming setup. And I'll just get right into it. Right here, we got the 4x6 trailer. I'm pretty sure it was made by Tractor Supply, but it's been painted at some point. Actually, right here. I think that's the Tractor Supply brand. But it's a 4x6 trailer with a gate, and it works pretty good. Except, I was at my dad's house, the trailer used to sit there, and I backed into like a cage, and it kind of broke this light. But I don't use them anyway, because the four-wheeler, it doesn't have a hookup. I use this thing. I used to tow everything with is a 1985 Honda TRX 250 4-tracks. It's a 5-speed with a semi manual. It has a low gear, and yeah, there's that. It's got plenty of power to tow this, but the brakes aren't the best, so that's why, I kind of want to get a new one. I'm planning, or at least my mom's mentioned it, of us getting a like some Polaris UTV thing for the neighborhood. So I'll get onto the equipment here. I got Husqvarna 775EX for the main mower. It's a 22-inch. It works good. I like the bag on it. It's giant. Trimmers. I got the SRM 225 here. This thing works good. Use 0.095 line on it, and this is the PAS 225. Use the edger on. Like, I'll take this if the house that I need, or that I'm going to, needs to be edged. I'll take this thing, but if it doesn't need to, I'll just stay here. It's also my main backup trimmer. I got a trimmer attachment for it, sitting over there. And then right here we got the FS110R. I got this thing for free and put a little bit of money into it. It doesn't have this, but you can still start it. I use this thing if there's like real tall grass. This thing's got plenty of power. I don't use it mainly because I want to kind of preserve it for using in tall grass. I might be getting 110, or the new model still. I think it's the 111 that's coming out next season, maybe a Time Master, I'm not sure, but maybe one of those next season. I got a speed feed on here. It's a pretty much brand new speed feed head. I use the same 0.095 line on here. I think it's 0.95, I don't know, something like that. On the back of the four-wheeler, obviously I forgot to mention, none of this stuff is tied down because I'm like switching it on and off here. But in the toolbox we got some mounting stuff for the speed feed head, another mounting thing, some rags, this multi-tool thing, the still tool that actually works with echoes too, the scissors and screwdrivers, spark plug gap, a wrench, some cutters. Just some pliers and another cutter for a second, but they work the same. This is the line that I use here. I want to get some different line, but I kind of want to run out of this stuff first. But that's what I use. It works good. Got some grease in here, another rag, some masking tape, screwdriver, cutters, this thing. And usually I keep, and this is what I use in all my stuff here. There's still HP Ultra. I actually am almost out of this stuff, and you get some more soon. But yeah, there's that. And now I'm gonna switch over to the leaf cleanup setup. Alright, so I switched everything over, and now I got all the leaf cleanup set up and the hedge trimming set up here. So first of all, got this tarp here. I don't know what size it is, but it's just a little bit bigger than the trailer. I usually put it on the bottom so that none of the leaves can get through, and I usually dump the leaves when I pick them up with that thing. I don't have a bag out into the trailer. and I just put the stuff on top of it. And yeah, and then I got the Ryobi full crank 2-stroke thing. I don't know what model it is, but I bought this summer, or more like the end of the season, just for doing hedge trimming and the pole saw. I bought this because instead of the attachment for the PAS 225, this whole thing right here costs less than like the hedge trimmer attachment for the PAS 225, and I got the pole saw attachment for it too. And right here, the Poulan Pro PP2822. I'm pretty sure it's a 22-inch blade, 28cc. This thing I bought the summer of 2015 because my old Echo HT150s, which I have at my dad's house now. My old house, before I moved to this house, even this house still has a lot of bushes, and the HT150 just wasn't, you know, it was like 10 years old, so I just bought this one right here. The HT150 is still at my dad's house. It still works, but I only use it on like 2 bushes there. It's kind of a backup. And I got a pair of HT150s that still, or no, man, still HS45. Still a pair of that is still at the shop. I need to get that back. I got those for the HS45s for free. They're old, but still work. Right here, yeah, the BR600. Actually, I forgot to mention this in the, I don't know, I think I forgot to mention this in the first half of the video, but this is a BR600, as you all know. It works good. I've had this thing for like 3 or 4 years now. This is a BG56, which I just bought right at the beginning of the leaf season here. I've used this thing a lot. I've put like 4 or 5 tanks of gas through it already. I use it to get in between all the bushes and the flower beds and stuff, and just a smaller blower for small places. You know, places where it's hard to get with this thing. It works real good. The only complaint I have about it is sometimes when it's like warm, all the fuel will drain out of the primer bulb, and it's like hard to start again. I don't know why it does it, but it does. You can actually see how dirty this thing is. I was using it. I actually cleaned the whole yard up yesterday. I used the BR600 and this thing. It's real dirty. And I got the Husqvarna. You saw that in the last half. Yeah, and I'll show you just some extra stuff. Backup equipment. This is the pole saw attachment here. This is kind of an attachment corner. This is the trimmer attachment for the PAS thing. And these are some just Ryobi shafts, and there's a curve shaft thing right here. This is the Ghetto FS90 R that the exhaust bolts broke off in the block. I plan on fixing this thing with a, like, you know, tap it and get a new muffler for it, because it runs, but it's just that, and it's missing some bolts and stuff. But I put the head on, like, gearbox thing, if you can see that, off of one of these Ryobi shafts, so I can have that, because it didn't have one for some reason.